comments. There you go.
Oh, there they are.
Hello, if you're there.
Hello.
Yeah, there's some people there. It's on the other
Hey,
side. That's actually convenient for me.
Sure, okay.
Bonbini, welcome. We are using EVMux. No, is that EVMux tonight? Trying that out, just the free version. Just checking it out, seeing how it goes. So
I apologize
everything's
for
a little different.
The obnoxious logo.
Yeah, it's a little much in it.
I didn't know, I couldn't do anything with it. There's all these options here for the logo to make it smaller and to turn off the video.
None of them do anything.
I can't do any of it
because they want you to get a free trial or something.
So, yeah, there's that.
Oh yeah.
The other thing is, I turned that light off. What do you think about that? Doesn't that look better than the other one did?
Yeah.
I mean, it still looks okay, but I feel like we had to do...
Yeah, I'd cut the lights, man.
You wanted to do it? Okay.
Cut the lights, man. All right, so let's say hello to the people. Hello to the people. No, let's say hello to the people that are here. Does this work the same way where we put it in? Oh, look at that! Hello, Stacy, and that's from me and Kimbra and the critters. The captain got like a home remodel makeover tonight, which was overdue. But now he went from like this much substrate on the bottom to like that much. He's still not in his permanent home. Hopefully, we're waiting on a reptile store to get some units in for us because we're going to buy like a bunch of them from 4 of them, but they're going to be like 6x2s. All the desert lizards are getting upgraded to 6x2x2s. And we're going to do fake rock work and stuff in there. Should be pretty good. So that was before the captain got his home makeover in that picture. Hello there, Cruise Nuts. Cruise Nuts been putting out some videos, so make sure to check those out. Let's see. There's the Roddy.
One of the
Roddies. I'm drinking another kind of like what I made the last week, where it's a spicy margarita. So it's got like a smoky mezcal. It's got some agave syrup, which we've been dieting, but we're drinking tonight. Just probably one. And it's got the poblano pepper liqueur. What's it called? Ancho Reyes. And then I muddled 2 full jalapenos in this sucker to try and get some spice behind this drink, and I think I succeeded.
What I didn't think about is the fact that you can't see through my cup. But it has a strawberry on it, because it is a smoky strawberry margarita.
It does. Hey, there's my mom. Hello, Mom. Glad you could make it. We were going to call you tonight, but we didn't because we were talking about something else, which we may talk about tonight on this live stream. Hey there, cuz. Good to see you, bud. Glad to see you here. Hello, Terry. Welcome. Jeff Bonbini. Jeff, we got a lot of people in here tonight.
Yeah.
And there's the other Roddy right there. Anita Bonbini, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We do appreciate it. We didn't know the theme was red tonight. It's just a coincidence. I'm wearing a Red Dwarf shirt, and she's wearing a Rose Holman shirt. And we just changed because we were wearing our work stuff, and then we changed, and then I sat down, and then she sat down, and I'm like, did you see me wearing red? This is like, I think I only own like one red shirt, and this is it.
So, I mean, the only red shirts I own are Rose Holman shirts.
Yeah.
Because
it's Rose Holman, and you have a family connection.
Yeah.
Hey there, Les. Good evening to you, Bonbini, sir. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. My mom saying hi, son and daughter. I think that's us there. So yeah. So let us know how the EVMux looks. Does it look different? I mean, not the stupid logo thing, because if we actually pay to have this software, we can get rid of that. But just the quality of the video. The audio is probably separate. What do you think? Does it maybe it looks the same? I don't know. I like it when it burns down the old larynx. No, not the larynx. Esophagus. That's the pipe the food and the drink goes in. So
sorry, I'm trying to plan pedicures tomorrow with Viviana. I have to schedule appointments.
Priorities.
I mean, I'm here. I'm totally in.
We're tomorrow's a D&D day, so our friends Steve and Viviana are coming over to D&D with us. And
you got a problem there?
Yeah, my sleeves were like folding up. So my mom says we look wonderful, but from my mom, that's just a biased comment. I'm not sure if that's relative to the software and how it looks visually on the screen, or she's just being the mom. But thank you, Mother, for your input. Appreciate that. I got that weird. That's probably gray hair. It looks wispy. You may see a snake pop up in the back because I was holding her and then she decided to take a bath. I'm trying not to take it personally, but we don't have Marty out yet.
No, I can grab her.
She'll probably come out. What? Oh, I am not biased. Yeah. Okay, Mom. Anyway, Les has 1 day, 15 hours, 38 minutes to cruise.
Wow.
But who's counting?
Huh.
You know what I'm counting, Les? I'm counting the days for you and Pat to book the group cruise. That's what I'm counting. Just giving you a hard time, Les. You know that, right? So, speaking of cruise countdowns, what has everybody got going on there? Here we go. Stacy will give us the scoop. I think it looks pretty good. The red shirts are giving a little red tint, but it's good. That may be just reflective light.
Strawberry.
The strawberry. Yep. And green and red are complementary colors. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, what's everybody's cruise countdown besides Les? Because we already know Les is like a day less. We don't have a very good cruise countdown right now. What is our cruise countdown, Kimbra?
Big number.
I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up right now. Ship mate and see what it says. It says, has this been updated?
Probably.
197 days until our cruise. We paid off our cruise tonight. That's one of the things we did on the way home. Yeah, 197 days. Look at that, until our cruise. So we paid that one off. So that's good. That one's done. We haven't paid off the other one, but that's not for like a while. Recording stopped for free plan. Okay, we don't care. We're not recording this. So I don't know if you guys probably didn't see that message anyway. So you're like, what is he talking about? Little thing popped up. But, you know, it's been a minute since we've had a vacation. I mean, we did the Christmas thing, which was a lot of fun. I don't know if we count that as a vacation. It's sort of a vacation, I suppose. It was definitely time off and fun and things like that. But it's been a while, you know. So we're like, maybe, you know, I'm just getting like a little angry and aggravated at work. So I need a vacation. I need a break. I need to get away.
I've been asking for this for like 2 months.
She has.
Every day I'm like.
But I've been watching my wellness and watching my bank account, which doesn't have a lot in it, but it's got a little bit. So we're going to maybe plan a cruise before. Maybe our cruise countdown will be shorter than Les's. No, it won't. It won't be that short. But it might be in May. We might be cruising in May. We found a cruise. We like the cruise. It's a good ship. It's a very interesting itinerary. It's the price is right. The only thing that we don't know is for sure 100% that we can take the time off. You know, we'll have to wait till next week to find that out, I guess. But it's a good time for us to be off. So the good ship Lollipop. Yes, that is where I was going with that. It's not the Lollipop. Although if there was a cruise ship called the Lollipop, I would consider cruising on it, and I would definitely take my mom, and you could come too, Randy. Come home for Easter, my mom says. Last time we went home, you like gave us food poisoning, Mom. That's not true. That's not true. That was not her fault. In fact, we may have brought it to her. We don't really know, but yeah, we're not coming home for Easter. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mom. We're not going to be coming home for Easter. But we may be going on a cruise in May, and it's not Carnival. Yeah. We may be cruising on a cruise line other than Carnival. Are you still organizing your pedicure with Viviana? Does she know we're live right now?
It wouldn't let me create an account.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I'm almost done.
Carnival sent Les a notification about, this. I'm missing part of this conversation here. They only have to do the old style once every 6 months or so. I missed that. I didn't do it. My mom says she didn't do it. Oh yeah. Yes. No, I don't. No, you didn't do it. That's true.
Okay. It's scheduled. She might still talk to me, but
then she can come in the chat like everybody else.
I'll let her know.
I'm just teasing.
Once you
don't get her.
No, we are live.
Great.
If you want to talk to me,
I'm going to get in trouble now. Good thing I'm the dungeon master and not her.
Come in live.
We're having to do the old muster. Oh, what cruise are you going on there, Les? What is your ship? What is your itinerary? What is your port of call?
This is delicious.
Mine, I'm very happy with this as well. Oh my gosh. Like, this is really actually spicy. I guess the only way for me to get a spicy drink is for me to make it myself, to actually get the spice level. Like, last time I put like a few slices of muddled jalapeno in, this time 2 full jalapenos. And honestly, next time I might do 4 because I like the spice. I like the heat. What can I say?
So last time I made this, I did it with that other mezcal. Mm-hmm. Corriente. 100% better. Yeah. There's like no question that this one is better.
Corriente is a smoky mezcal that we have had on the Carnival ships, multiple ships, but couldn't find it for sale anywhere. And then we sailed Margaritaville at sea and they had it for sale. When we go in October, if they have that mezcal, we're going to buy like 3 or 4 bottles. I think we have a full bottle that's unopened unless you just opened that one tonight. I also have to go to St. Augustine to get more of that daddle pepper whiskey because, oh my God, that stuff is good. Anyway, Stacy says, Carnival announced they have to do the old muster once every 6 months on each ship as required by the Coast Guard. Well, that's just weird. What does that accomplish? What does that actually accomplish? I was thinking about this today. The older I get, the more I realize that 60 to 70% of all the rules, regulations, and people are full of crap. That's what it is. I mean, that's what I know.
Are you going to give her worms tonight?
No, I don't think so.
She's eaten like nothing all week.
Okay, well, we can give her some worms.
With powder?
Yeah, get her some powder. All right, put her on there. Look at that. You matched the red of the shirt very well. She's also on a diet.
I don't know where the worms are.
They're in the snake room. Yep. It helps the crew. Randy says it helps the crew know what to do. That might be it, actually. That actually makes sense there. Anita says hello to you, Marty. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting because it's really nice not having to do the old school muster. Just saying. But I am not opposed to safety at all. I'm all for being safe. So if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. It's a mere inconvenience for just a little bit. And then you get to cruise afterwards, so you can't complain about it too much. I mean, you could, but what's the point? There's my baby. Hi, Marty. That's my mom talking to you now, Marty. You're getting all the love from the ladies there.
I'll take her back. Thank you.
Okay, all right. So anyway,
what have you told them?
I have told them nothing.
Well, you told them that we were looking at maybe a cruise, right?
That's all I've said.
That's all you said.
And that it wasn't Carnival.
Okay, so you haven't said anything else about it.
They know that, and it's not Carnival, and we haven't booked it yet, but we're leaning. I feel like I'm doing ASL or gang signs. We're leaning that way. Because, like I said, the price is right. The itinerary is very interesting, and it's a good time for us to cruise. So
let's make them guess. What's the cruise line?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
What cruise line are we sailing on if we do this? Actually, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? Yes or no? No, that's Meatloaf song. What do you think? It's going to take a minute for the, people to respond. Les says MSC.
Okay.
Okay.
What other guesses we got?
What else we got? Stacy says MSC. I wonder if I said.
Did you say something?
MSC, because did I say MSC and I forgot that I said it? Virgin. Okay, there maybe not. No, it's not Virgin.
I did look.
Didn't.
I looked at Virgin.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, I complained a lot about Virgin.
Anita, I'm planning to save Princess for next April.
Oh, Celebrity. Pinky's out for Celebrity.
I don't like the chat being over there.
I like it being over there. I can see it. I can read it. It is MSC because now I've unintentionally given it away, and yeah, so MSC has really some of the best cruise pricing. We have sailed an MSC vessel once, and we really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
it's the same ship, which is called the Seashore.
Yeah,
the MSC Seashore. So what we liked about it is it's a very international audience. Not crew. That's always international. It's sail people, guests, very international, which I like. I like the culture. I like to be with the different culture.
One of the best buffets I've seen on a cruise ship.
Absolutely. Normally the buffet is like, if I'm hungry, I'll eat there. It's okay. This one, I'm like, we're going to the buffet, right? Because the buffet is like, it's an Italian company. I mean, I don't like pasta, but they got pasta that she says is really good. And they got because they're catering to a more international audience, they have more than just the typical American food. And I like that because I like to spread my branches out a little bit. I like to see what the other people are enjoying. We can't have all the best stuff by chance right here, right? You gotta reach out. There's a lot of planet. There's a lot of world out there.
Marty would like you to reach out with a worm.
Enjoy it. Share in their experiences. All right. So anyway, you want a worm, Marty? She's not sure about that. All right, let's see. Oh, there we go. She hadn't got the worm signal. So, MSC Seashore.
That's a really good question.
The price is good for this time of year. It's a 7-night cruise, and it's priced right. I think it's what is it like for an interior?
$610.
What? $610 per person for an interior. That does not include gratuities. But other than that, it's pretty much, I think it's all in there, right? The port fees and stuff are included in that? Yeah.
Price includes all fees and taxes.
But not
gratuities.
Not gratuities. So really it's probably instead of $1,200,
a couple hundred more.
It's probably more like $1,800. But for a 7-night cruise, I mean, come on, that's pretty good. And this MSC ship is new, it's big, it's beautiful, it's the food that we had on it besides the buffet was pretty good.
It's hit or miss, but it was pretty good.
But that's standard.
That's a cruise.
Yeah.
Stacy said, so when is it?
Sorry, there was a jalapeno seed. Probably shouldn't eat that. So it is at the end of May?
May 25th.
May 25th. I don't know why I did that. And it is sailing out of Cape Canaveral. So that was one thing. We didn't want to have to drive to Miami.
We looked at Miami.
We did. We gave it a shot, but we would have loved to have sailed out of Tampa, but there's just nothing that. It was all shorter cruises, and
Man, I really like this itinerary.
So
the more I look at it.
So the itinerary, it leaves on a Sunday, and then it's a sea day.
No,
it goes straight to the Bahamas, to Ocean Cay, which is MSC's private island, which is a really nice private island with lots of beach area.
The lighthouse bar.
Oh yes, and then I snorkeled like for, I don't know.
That's where we saw the coolest bait ball.
Oh yeah, the bait ball, an octopus. I mean, there's a lot there. There's supposedly, and I say this in quotes because I'd like to think when places like this say that they're trying to do environmental stuff that they really mean it, but I know what it normally really means. But I mean, they did have some reef renourishment stuff going on, and so that makes me happy that they're actually at least thinking about that stuff. I'm curious to see how much it's progressed because it's been, what, a year and a half, 2 years since we've been there?
We went in 22.
So, okay, so
2.5 years.
2.5 years. So
it's September of 22.
So I'm curious to see if that has progressed. But here's the cool part, okay? Because let me just say this. It's also going to Costa Maya and Cozumel. Okay, that's it. 7-night cruise, 3 ports. You're like, Matt, I thought you liked the ports. I do like the ports. But here's the best part. It is overnight at Ocean Cay. It is getting there at 8 in the morning?
7 a.m.
7 a.m. on, I guess, Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's a heck of a Monday morning. 7 a.m. arriving. It is not a, what do they call it? Not a water shuttle. What's the proper term for that? Tender. It's not a tender port. And then you're there until noon the next day. So the last time we were there, they did like a bonfire thing, but it's like you had to be back on the ship right after that. So we're like, no. You basically got like a day and a half there. That's
like a full day.
Yeah, like you can go out, you can come back, you can go out, do the bonfire if you want. I don't know if we'll do the bonfire, but
hey there, Paul.
Pretty cool. And then after that, it goes to
Sea
Day,
Costa Maya,
which is nice to have a sea day in the middle.
I know, that's what I'm really excited about.
Because we'll just have spent like a day and a half, and then we'll have Costa Maya, which we're gonna maybe try and do a Mayan ruin because she's never done a Mayan ruin. So we might try and do a Mayan ruin because we're going to be in Costa Maya in October, but we're doing the place we like, Maya Chan there, and then it goes Cozumel the next day,
mm-hmm.
and then
sea day,
and then there's a sea day, and then you're back. Mm-hmm. But so we're either going to do Mayan ruin either in Costa Maya or Cozumel. I don't know which one, but we'll do a Mayan ruin in one of those, and then we'll do
something else in the other.
Exactly. There's lots of chat flying through here. My mom says my favorite ship is whichever one my kids are on. Well, thank you, Mom. I know. We'd love to get you on the ship with us too. They won't fit under the bridge in Tampa. Who won't, Wes? But
my guess is MSC.
Oh yeah, well, we were supposed to
get an MSC ship in 2020.
Hey there, Paul. Congratulations, by the way, to you and Meg on getting married and stuff.
We said that like 2 weeks ago, but you can say it again.
I love you, Paul, but if you do wrong by her, I will kill you. Just so you know.
And I'm the one that talks murder.
She's the one that'll kill you, really. Sounds amazing. My mom's saying hi to Paul. Definitely do a ruin. Yeah, I've been on a ruin once, but she has not. So yeah, and
I've wanted to, but we've never been like. There's always been something else. But This is like the perfect situation because we're going to both Costa Maya and Cozumel in October. So I feel like I'm not missing out on something else.
I just remember like going to the Mayan ruin and just thinking, like, being in America. I mean, there were people here before Europeans got here, but the structures that we see, for the most part, except maybe like Cahokia Mounds or something like that in Illinois, they're fairly recent. It's so. I remember being at the Mayan ruins and thinking like, this is like I don't remember now exactly how old the ones I was at were, because the Mayan civilization lasted for a long time. And just to imagine that, like maybe 1,000 years ago or something, it's just really cool.
Do you think I'll like the Mayan ruins like I like forts?
I think you'll like them at least as much, if not more.
Because I found a new, love for forts that I had no idea I liked.
Oh, Randy says Tulum was my favorite. Now that's Cozumel. Tulum is Cozumel. Chichen Itza, is that Cozumel or is that Costa Maya or is that Belize? I don't remember where that one is at, but I think that might be Belize or Cozumel. But yeah, I've only been to the one, and it was Chacchobin, which is in Costa Maya. So, I mean, I'll go to whichever one she wants to go to because she hasn't been to one. If it's a different one, that's fine. If it's the same one, I'm fine with that too. When I did it, I had a really small tour, and that was great because basically it was a van instead of a bus. So the lady that I had watched a video on YouTube of the tour, and it was that lady was the lady we got. So basically, I just like went all nerd on her, and we just talked, like, because I don't really know that much about Mayan civilization, so I had a lot of questions, and she answered them. It was awesome. It was amazing. It was like a geeky educator paradise, is what that was like. So, but yeah, we can look and see which is the one to go to. Stacy said, glad to hear you guys are getting back into cruising more often. Yeah, we've had a little bit of a rut.
Yeah.
Cozumel, yeah.
We've still had at least one a year.
We have. It's just
which is not nearly enough.
It's been a little bit more challenging to do cruises. The world's gotten a little more expensive, and we've done stuff that different things like the Christmas trip, which I definitely don't regret. That was a
really good trip.
That was really great to see family and
minus
everything.
The car situation.
Well, yeah, but we don't want to talk about that. There's Meg. Look at that, Meg. We were just threatening Paul on your behalf. Finally in town, awake and not working. Well, welcome, Meg. Glad to see you here. Yeah, we told Paul if he that we're congratulations, 100% to you as well, of course. That if he crosses you, we will kill him. That's all we said. And mostly it's her that, like, I wouldn't be afraid of me, but I'd be afraid of So
I know secrets. Anyway.
Tulum is neat. Okay, so there's another vote for Tulum. Computer's talking to me. So I don't know. We haven't booked it yet because we got to make sure work's cool with it and stuff. Whoa. You guys are young, plenty of time to cruise. I don't feel super young, Les, but I appreciate that. Yes, hopefully we have many, many more cruises ahead of us. I'd like to do. My goal personally is to do at least 2 cruises a year.
We were doing 3 or 4.
We were, but that was an anomalous kind of situation.
I enjoyed that.
I definitely enjoyed it.
What I have figured out is about every 2 to 3 months, I start feeling like I need to get away.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like I've been a little on edge at work. I'm like, I've got to go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how I've been. I'm like, things are aggravating me that more than they should. So it's time for a vacation. It's time for a vacation. And we're doing 2 in 2025. Is what we've got booked in 2025. If we book this one,
it would be 2. Yep.
It would be 2.
And
how many did we do in 2024? Just 1?
Just the 1.
Just the 1.
Yeah.
Just the 1. 2023 we did 2. So I think 2 is like financially and Wellness time wise is realistic for us.
And if I can
3
convince
is
you
great.
to book one in April of next year, then that's 2 and 26.
And
I already know a perfect one in April to book.
Is it with a couple that we know?
It is, yeah.
I'm very in favor of that because I really like that couple a lot. So and I want to try Princess, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, sorry, took that new job. Life has been difficult, but Paul and I are great. Working in cruising, just life is hard. I love a cruise. Yes.
I think, Meg, that you and Paul should probably look at a cruise in 2026.
Oh, yeah, you could come on our group cruise
in September.
That's be awesome.
Like so far away, so much time for you to get ready for it.
Yes.
And you came on the last one, so I need you on this one.
But this time it'll just be about us and you, and no responsibilities other than yourselves, right? So that'd be a good thing, I think. Our last cruise was the group cruise.
And your next one can be too.
Yes, but without the babysitting. So, have you guys been following Park?
It's supposed to be Para DJ.
Oh, Para DJ. I'm like, Park DJ? Yo, you talking about Park DJ? I'm so white. That was really bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. I mean, I've seen their post on Facebook and stuff. I know they're like around Antarctica or have been around Antarctica.
I emailed Dee today.
Did you?
To find out about payment.
Okay. But I haven't been watching their videos. Not because I don't love them, because I do, but just because I just have so much other stuff going on. But yeah, Pero DJ. That couple really likes you guys too.
I'm trying real hard, Anita. I've got him basically to say yes. It's just the whole booking money part that we haven't done yet.
Look, I think that the if you roll the bones, you look at the intestines, the magic ball, whatever magic you use, I think it's looking positive for that to happen. Just haven't actually pulled the trigger on it yet. I mean, we don't even have this one that May pulled the trigger on. So if we're going to be on a group cruise, that's the cruise. If we're going to be on a group cruise, that's the cruise for y'all. Yes. We would love to have you guys on that group cruise with us. We really would. And I think that we have a great group of people going on this cruise, and I really think you guys would enjoy them as well, and they would enjoy you as well. So,
and we're probably going to do some pretty cool stuff.
We probably are. Maybe some of it'll be intentional. My birthday would be made that much more fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, now you're blackmailing me. Their pole-to-pole cruise. Yeah. They're on day 45. I think they were in the Falkland Islands last post. That makes sense because I know they were near Antarctica, and that's near Antarctica, the Falkland Islands. So yeah. I got a little nervous because somebody told me that there was a cruise somewhere near the Philippines where they were told, and I don't know if this is true. This could be.
Is this the pirate thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
Mm-hmm.
They had to close their windows and stuff because there was potentially pirates, and it wasn't in there's spots in Africa where that happens, but it wasn't there. It was in the Philippines.
Yeah, it was over in that area.
But nothing happened. So I don't know. I didn't research that story. I don't want to be the purveyor of fake news. So there's plenty of that already. So I don't know what happened with that, but I did hear about something to do with that. Just book it and figure out payment later. It's not the payment part that really holds me back. It's the wellness and getting the time off part that holds me back. That's the biggest.
That doesn't hold me back.
I know it doesn't hold you back.
Because you've got it.
Sorry, not sorry. Meg says, sorry, but the gate on me and Kimbra was okay. We both did our best. Meanwhile, Kenny showed up an hour before we got, oh, I love everyone. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's fantastic. That's really cool. Yeah. So there we are. I've said everything I was going to say.
That's everything you were going to say?
And we still have an hour and 10 minutes.
Great.
Roughly.
Give Marty a worm.
Where did you put the worms?
Really?
Oh, they're right here.
Because
you can
move them.
So we are coating them in powdered sugar. It's calcium powder because we realized that Marty wasn't getting a lot of calcium powder because we mostly feed her worms on the live because she's a little heavy.
She got a little redo in her cage last weekend.
She did. She got a little remodel. So we wanted to start making sure she got her vitamins, right? Her calcium, her D3.
I didn't put any vitamins in there. I just did calcium.
Well, that's what calcium's still a kind of vitamin of sorts. So, so there she's got them. So she's got, instead of her normal like plastic shoebox, they're in this little insect bowl with the powder on it. So there you go. Randy says worms. And Stacey says yum. Could you? Whoa, what's going on here? Could you please talk to me about sloths?
Some of them have 2 toes and some have 3.
Marty isn't getting her steps in. No, Marty is not getting her. Marty we've got the cypress knee. That looks weird. The cypress knee that we put her on sometimes, like just out in the living room, like we're watching TV. We open her up. We open up her habitat, her cage, not her, and we put her on there, or she climbs up it. She just hangs out for sometimes hours with us and watches TV. But we put one of those. We had another one that's a little bit smaller. We put that in her little cage unit, and she has been on that every day, all day since then. Like we reset everything. We gave her new like basking platforms and all this stuff. She's on the cypress knee. Like she comes down to eat sometimes, because it's salad. To be fair, it's salad. So, talk to you about sloths. I will talk to you about sloths. Just give me a minute here. Just to convince, keep the onesie. What am I missing here? Just to convince to keep the onesie. What is she talking about? I'm confused. I'm confused, Meg. It's JoJ?
That's supposed to be joke because I read ahead.
It's a joke. Joke. There we go. Joke.
We can't read.
I can't read. Bon Beanie Kevin counts. Happy Aloha Friday. Cheryl coats my food in vitamin powder too. Well, good for Cheryl. Yes. Got to keep you healthy, Kevin. I'd love to see you on a group cruise. I'd like to just meet you in person, Kevin, because if I meet you, Kevin, I'm going to give you a big hug, whether you like it or not. I don't care if you're a touchy-feely person. You're getting a hug from me. The bride is here. Congratulations, Megan Paul. Yes, she is. The onesie. I wondered if that was what you were talking about. Yes. She's got to grow into it. Is that what you're saying? She does have to grow into it a little bit. Yep. So what do you want to know about sloths, Meg? For work, we're starting to do an extra paid sloth.
She's leaving.
Interaction. Oh, see, I start talking about sloths and you'll leave. This is why I don't talk about sloths, Meg. And so for work, I had to go and do an interaction with. I got to feed a 2-toed sloth. In my opinion, inferior to the 3-toed sloth. It's just my opinion, but still a sloth. And I can tell you a lot of things about sloths. They're very strange animals, but I'll save it for next time, Meg. Yes. Saying goodbye. But thank you for stopping in. It is good to see you. We'd like to see you and Paul. Kevin says, ooh, there was a spicy bit. That's not what Kevin said. I'll take a hug any day, Matt. Meeting you guys would be awesome. It would be good to meet the entire Friday Night Crew.
You know where you could meet a whole lot of us?
I agree with that, Kevin.
You know where
on the group cruise. I know it's a bigger ship than you normally sail.
It's a little below your standards. However, it would be good.
Yeah. And look, man, if you are ever like gonna come to Florida for whatever reason you would want to come to Florida, definitely let us know. And if we ever go to California, we will let you know for sure. Because you're like my people. You're my people, man. Even beyond the cruising thing, you're like my punk rock new wave people. So, wasn't there a sloth in the movie Ice Age? Yes, but that was a prehistoric sloth, Les. Not, there used to be in
Stop
Florida.
shaking the computer.
In Florida, there used to be sloths that were like huge. Did you know that?
Nope.
There were sloths that were like, I don't know how tall they were, but I'm going to guess they were maybe like 10, 12 feet tall or more. Giant sloths. I think that's what they were called. Giant sloths in Florida during the time when Florida was not underwater, because when the dinosaurs were around, Florida was underwater. But then Florida had sort of a heyday with
giant ground sloths.
Yeah, with like the some of the sort of Ice Age-ish animals when Florida the water level receded because it was cold. So
this is slothy.
The water froze, and the sea level dropped, and Florida was no longer underwater during the dinosaur times, and even like megalodon times.
They don't look very sloth-like, though.
Florida's underwater, completely 100% underwater. It's warmer. It's where we're going to be again, probably, but not that soon. I'll be dead by then. I learned the things about sloths during the last sloth experience. Thank you for the input. You're welcome. Book the group cruise, Stacy says, with an exclamation point. So I exclamationed it. We would love to meet you too, Kevin. Yes, Kevin, come on. There are a lot of people going on this group cruise, and they are really good people. You know that. Look, my cousin is your people too, because he's like new wave guy. Totally 80s new wave guy. You and him would have a lot in common. You get along very well. Yeah. And Meg is a punk rock person.
That's right, Meg.
That's right. Meg is
That's why Meg needs to also go on the group cruise.
That's right. We will have our own little pit. Maybe not, because I'm too old for a pit.
And me and Anita will sit off to the side because we don't know what's going on.
So how many people have already booked on your group cruise? Well, Ed, JT's not in here, so I
think we have 16 cabins.
I
couldn't name them all.
Another day older and a deeper in debt. That was from my Uncle Ralph right there.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
When is the group?
I have.
Go ahead. When is the group cruise? Clayco would kill me if I went on your group cruise before one of his. Look, Kevin, Clayco owes me. All right, I've done multiple pieces of art for that man. He owes me. If you want to go on our group cruise over his group cruise and he has a problem with it, you tell him to talk to me, because I will put the chicken man in his place. No, Klaykowski. He should come on our group cruise. John Klaykowski should come on our group cruise. Just saying. Is JT your cousin? No, Randy is my cousin. Randy, who's in this chat, is my cousin right there.
JT's doing all the bookings.
Yes, JT's doing the bookings. Randy is my cousin.
We have 29 people.
Randy is like a brother to me, though. I mean, legally, genetically, whatever. He's my cousin, but like we grew up like brothers, and then in like high school, junior high school, we were very tight. We hung out a lot. We did a lot of things together. We had a lot of the same friends. Most of them I met through him to begin with, and but yeah, he introduced me to the whole new wave thing. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have done that. And then I kind of peeled out into the punk rock thing on my own, but that was an extension of the new wave thing. So I still have to give it to him for that. And Kimbra's doing weird stuff on the computer, so I'm a little disoriented right now. I think she's going to try and put the group cruise information.
Can you type in group cruise right there? And then 26.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, never mind.
I got the group cruise part.
I know, but can I?
No, you can't do that unless you upgrade.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But that's okay, because maybe
right.
I can.
Can you share screens with this?
That's what I was going to try and do.
Probably not, because it's like we got the free version here.
That's all right.
We're just trial running this.
We can in the
EV
other
Mux.
program.
What's it called? EV Mux?
EV Mux.
She's doing more things on the computer. I'm disoriented again. Is it going to work? Whoa, craziness. I don't think this is going to work, Kimbra. You're trying real hard.
It says it's sharing.
Does it? Because it's not, though. I see us. Oh, there it is.
Other way. How can I? Ha!
Oh, look at that. Hello. Hello.
Oh, man.
Right. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, those of you that are getting motion sickness right now.
Okay.
Whoa!
I was trying
Let me
to
do
move.
the Star Trek thing. Whoa!
I was trying to move us out of the way.
If you give it any more, she'll
about
blow,
that?
Captain.
How about that?
There you go. There you go. This is all for you, Kevin, by the way. Yeah, you just have John Klakowski contact me. I'll set him straight. This is a good cruise. It's the Carnival Magic. It's going to Princess Key. It's going to San Juan. It's going to St. Martin. It's going to St. Thomas. I mean, come on, man.
We actually also looked at this exact cruise, but it went to Half Moon Key.
Yeah.
But I think we're looking more at
more at
the MSC.
Oh,
more at.
Yeah. Yep.
See, look, I got it to work.
I kind of want our first cruise on the Magic to be the group cruise too.
Yeah.
Because then I can sing that Queen song. It's a kind of magic.
Okay, you can have the mouse back.
Okay, good.
Crazy man.
Should we be like full screen here? I feel like we're not.
Okay, stop. What did you just do?
I just moved the mouse. Oh my God. Right now. Ooh.
Got it.
Marty needs a worm after all that.
There's
a
lot
exhausting.
of different things that can be done on this program. StreamYard is not so crazy.
I hope you can hear the sound of that worm being crunched because it's amusing. That was a lot, Kimbra.
I'm sorry. It's all because Kevin asked when the cruise was.
It's all your fault, Kevin. Hope you're happy.
And look,
did you even have Mexican tonight?
Everyone's gone silent.
Like, oh, we don't. They all left.
They all
left.
were
getting motion sick. They were like, I don't know what's going on. We got to get out of here. Sorry. Did we do any wood engraving?
No.
No?
We did a lot of 3D printing.
I did. Oh, yeah. A lot of 3D printing for D&D stuff. Like, we got a lot of D&D minis printed, like monsters and stuff, which is cool. Didn't we do some hat pins? We showed that last week. That was last week?
No, you did them on, I think, either Sunday or Monday. And then you got mad at them.
Yeah, they didn't come out great.
The Pluto looked okay.
The Pluto looked all right, yes. That's true. But I need to work on my designs. They're too detailed for something that's like this big. That's the problem. It's hard for me to draw and not add that much detail. I struggle with that. It's a problem I have.
Oh, man.
So, what else we got?
I think there's comments that are not showing up.
Oh, look at that. There are. It just wasn't. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Oh, there's. Hold on, scroll up. Oh,
thank you, Stacy.
There's
Yes.
more stuff up there that we passed. There you go. That one. What's that?
Kevin says, I have one of your art pieces on a shirt. It's called "Take Me to Your Lido." It even has an alien. Yes, I did that for Lolita Loca. That's my artwork. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Yes, you guys get along very well. Yes, if you want to book the cruise, that is the man doing it. Not in here tonight. He's probably sleeping. He had to work today, tomorrow. He had to work today too. But he finally got a Monday through Friday shift, and then they're like, hey, JT, we'll pay you extra if you work on Saturday. And he's like, I got cruises to pay for. So he's working tomorrow, so he's probably sleeping.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He sent me that as a text today. Mm-hmm. Thanks for putting that up there. We already have a cruise booked. A couple of weeks after the group.
That means that week is open.
That's right. That's exactly what that means. I could hear
skipping over the good job.
The crunches. Good job, Kimbra. Good job, Kimbra.
I figured it out.
Good job.
Thanks.
Well, look, Kevin counts. You know,
mac and cheese.
He'll come to Florida and hang out with us. We went to Claim Jumper. Tonight. Oh, that's what you're reading. I had the tri-tip mac and cheese.
That says and.
Tri-tip and mac and cheese and creamed corn. That's controversial. Throwing the creamed corn out there, and bread and tropical tea. And I brought home some tropical tea.
I like mac and cheese.
I like tea. And was the tri thing like? Is that like a meat thing? Is that like a what's the real good meat you get in barbecue? The
tri-tip is a triangular cut of beef from the bottom sirloin.
So yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh man, I do love a good steak.
It's not your usual Mexican. Look, Kevin, we are dieting now, despite our drinks tonight, because that's.
But we've done pretty good all week.
We have done very good this week. We've been eating. What have we been eating?
Chicken.
We found these I don't know if they're deep fried. They have a thin batter, but they're not that many points because we're using a Weight Watchers sort of thing. I got the spicy ones. She got the regular ones, but she's been adding buffalo sauce. They're pretty good. We've been eating those on wraps and then having like some veggies or something with it. Tonight we had lean beef hot dogs, which are low points, and some veggies. Yeah. Oop, I missed it on this one. Hang on. Hold on. We had a chicken bacon ranch pizza from our local. Though that sounds.
I was gonna say you wouldn't eat that.
I have a problem with chicken on pizza.
We did have that. What was it? Chicken and pickle something or other.
Yeah.
You remember that one?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was.
I don't know why. I just have an issue with chicken being on pizza. I'm all for pineapple on pizza, but that does sound good. So I'm open-minded. I'll try something. We sailed out of Tampa and even stayed in Paso Grill, but that was before we knew you guys. Well, okay.
We should come back after you know us.
All right. Hey there, Lorraine. Whoa! It was there. It's like delayed.
You're like clicking a lot.
I've got an itchy clicker finger. Welcome, Lorraine Bonbini. Ed smokes tri-tip on his Traeger grill. It's very good. Does Ed know that when you guys come to see us, he's cooking for us as well?
Stop shaking the desk.
I'm sorry. It's the mouse. It's out of control. No, I'm only teasing unless he wants to. But but we don't have a smoker, so smoker. But that sounds delicious. Delicious. We haven't seen your Aunt Dee in a little bit.
I know.
She isn't here tonight.
No.
The grandkids wanted cheese and pineapple pizza tonight. I mean, you gotta add some.
Good.
You gotta add some ham, some pepperoni, some onions.
No onions.
No onions. Some jalapeno.
No peños.
Mm-hmm. Kevin says tri-tip is mostly a California thing. Okay. It's actually two muscles that are joined by a small vein of fat. Interesting. The grain runs a couple of different directions. Most people don't slice it right. Good to know. Good to know. I don't know about that or not. Lorraine said beef noodles and a side salad. That doesn't sound terrible. He will cook for you. Now,
Yes.
Anita, I gotta know, is this like you saying, oh, he will cook for you? Or is this Ed like, yeah, I'll cook for them? And you're like, he'll cook for you. I gotta know which one it is. Because, Ed and I, we're brothers. We gotta stick together,
Now, how is she going to express exactly what she means while typing?
She will do it.
I know she will.
She will figure it out. She knows how to do that stuff.
It's all about the capitalization.
I don't know how Ed's going to have time to do that when he and I are going to be like laser engraving the whole time.
Oh, is that what's going to happen? It's fine. Me and Anita will wear our purple Crocs and cut the grass.
There you go. See, she kind of covered it, didn't she? He does what I say. Stacy's like, LOL, but Stacy, we know who pulls your strings. And say hi to Gina for us. Ed says, she tells me what to do. She trains me very well. I feel you.
You do whatever the heck you want.
Do I?
Yes. This is Matt's world.
Is it though? I think I'm just living in it.
No, I don't think so.
She says hi.
If it was Kimber's world, we would have been on a vacation 2 months ago.
Okay, well, it is Matt's world when it comes to the reality of like economics and time off.
Do you think I just throw out my wellness willy-nilly?
I'm just saying you're a little more eager to throw it out than I am.
Why not? Use it. You got it.
I'm all for using it. I just need to have some.
You've got like 40 some hours.
And I've got 40 hours booked. So look, this is
October.
Look, this is why I'm okay with it.
Each time
this is why I'm okay with it, because I've built up 40 hours. I've got
there, Todd.
Until October to build up more. And so I'm like, you know what? We could do this. There you go.
We also need some Todd and Patty time.
Yes, we do. We definitely need some Todd and Patty time.
I am like desperate
100%.
for some Todd and Patty time.
Yes.
Primarily Patty, but I like Todd too.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Well, Patty's great, but Todd's my bro. Okay, so.
Wow. You would say that about Patty?
I love Patty, but Todd and Todd likes the Descendants.
Todd's going to fix my
printer.
printer.
Anyone that likes the Descendants, we're like blood brothers.
Todd's going to fix my printer. And then Patty and I are going to go sit out on the patio and have drinks. That's what's going to happen. They don't know that yet, but that's what's going to happen.
There's so many people in this chat that I just want to hang out with for so long.
I know.
Kevin says, I reverse sear whatever. I don't even know what that means, Kevin. I reverse sear.
You sear it reversely.
Tri-tip on my Kamado Joe. It's like you're speaking another language. I know that a lot of Southern people will do tri-tip low and slow, like a brisket. That's brisket. But tri-tip is best when served medium rare. Kevin, I would eat your tri-tip very eagerly.
That sounds really funny.
It does sound funny, but
I'll eat your tri-tip.
I'll eat your tri-tip, Kevin. Hells yeah. Ed says my new laser should be here. Ooh, you got a new laser.
You got the covered one, the enclosed one.
Oh, I know we've been talking about it.
Did I show you the picture?
No, you did.
Did I keep it to myself?
I think you might have shown me a picture. Patty is giggling. She loves Kimber. There's more people I just want to hug. I just want to hug everybody. Oh yeah, you did. Yes, you're a home. You're a home, not away. So you can laser things in you're a home. No, that's cool. That's cool. We can share our love of lasers. Pew pew.
I just want to recreate what we did in Cozumel, but like here, like everybody needs to just come here. I mean,
We
we
can
can
do that.
also do it in Cozumel,
We could
but
do that.
like the
Yeah,
you
it was a
know,
good time. It was a good time.
it
That was
just-
fun.
I can buy like a little pop-up pool.
We have a kiddie pool, technically.
Can you imagine me and Anita and Patty?
We do have an apartment pool, or not apartment. We have the
That's
subdivision
true.
pool.
We could go there. We
It's-
don't have to get a pop-up
use
pool.
that.
We can go to a real pool.
Yeah, we can utilize that.
I forgot we had access to that.
Yeah, we don't ever use it, but it's there.
Well,
we can use it.
I know a couple of these couplers are going to be here.
Couplers?
Couplers are going to be here in October, and maybe that's what we do: is we go hang out at the pool beforehand.
Maybe it is. Maybe that's exactly what we
do. Anita and Ed, when are you coming before the October cruise? The night before? The day before?
We're gonna end up with like a house full of people, like in cots and. But look, you guys have dibs, so. That whole cruise was so amazing. I am really glad that you guys enjoyed it. We enjoyed it as well. It was a lot of fun. We did enjoy it. And the people that we got to cruise with was the main part that we enjoyed. The cruise is great, of course, but yeah.
Todd and Patty are coming down the Thursday before. It leaves on, what day does it leave? Saturday? Sunday?
That's the Paradis, right?
Yeah, what day does that leave?
And they're staying with us.
Anita and Ed are staying with us.
Anita and Ed are staying with us.
I
mean, you can stay with us.
Yeah, we have an air mattress.
We only have so many mattresses. We don't have a king-size air mattress.
No, we have a full-size air mattress, but we can buy a king-size.
We will, if you stay with us, we will buy a king-size air mattress.
He's just making stuff up. We have a king-size full air mattress.
I mean, if you put enough pillows next to it, it's king-size, right? The Fantastic Hotel. You got it, Stacy. You guys come down too. It'll be a slumber party.
A slumber party. Okay, it leaves on a Sunday, so the Thursday before. Oh, good. Did Ed and Anita said when they're coming down?
They did not say.
No. Okay. So that's lots of days that we have before to hang out with. I mean, I'm not like taking over your Tampa time. However,
what the?
What the? Are you jealous?
Yes.
Yeah, but you see,
what the?
Me and Patty and Anita have the little kiddie pool. So
what? Guess I'm cuddling with Marty.
You guys can all snuggle together.
I will snuggle with them.
Friday morning, cool.
That works.
Todd and Ed get the air mattress.
I'm not giving up my mattress, so because I'll have like neck problems and stuff.
You don't want to snuggle on the air mattress with Todd and Ed?
It's not that I don't want to snuggle.
You're willing to give up the snuggle?
It's not that I don't want to snuggle. It's just that I know I'll be like, like decrepit.
Matt will be in the middle.
I'm the filling of the sandwich. That's right.
Hey, it's my mom.
Randy's jumping into that snuggle. You can jump in. Oh, we got everybody in here. Look at that. We got Tammy.
She heard snuggles.
She heard snuggles. I got to be careful. I've been touching jalapenos and scratching my eye.
Oh, don't do that.
No. I'll look real weird. So, I don't know. I felt like I had something to say, but I guess I didn't. Yeah. Wish everybody lived closer.
Yeah, that would be really great.
That would be cool.
And then we could like see the people that we like to talk to. The manwich sandwich.
I'm sorry if that was a disgusting sound.
That was
I realized too late that I was making a gross sound with the lime.
How are you doing, Mom? We debated who to call today on our way home, and then we called nobody.
Yeah. And then we talked about future cruises.
Talked about, yeah.
and we paid off the October cruise. So that's what we did.
Yep.
But look, she's wearing a Rose Holman shirt.
I am. I'm wearing
And
a rose
I'm wearing red, which is almost a Rose Holman shirt. The Matt Witch.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. We will touch base when we get our flight booked to figure your times and such. Let us know. We'll get it worked out. Your mom did notice the shirt. I missed you. I did not. Oh, I did notice the shirt.
Miss you too.
Aw.
I was actually thinking, I was talking to my coworker, Edie, about New York because Matt has zero desire to go to New York. And I would like to go back to New York. And I think doing a mother-daughter New York trip would be a lot of fun.
Oh.
Just throwing that out there.
I feel like I need to hear this conversation.
Oh, Matt's snuggling with Ed and Todd on the air mattress.
Whoa, that just jumped. Not heat. Ed says, what happens in Fantastic Cruise House stays in Fantastic Cruise House.
First rule of Snuggle Club. Don't talk about Snuggle Club.
Look, we got some snakes that'll snuggle with you too. Randy says, I love New York. I love New York. Tammy says, oh my God, I apparently cannot type. Not here. That's okay. That's all right.
Would you be okay if I took a trip to New York without you?
If that's what you want.
Because you don't want to go, right?
I don't have a lot of desire to go to New York. I mean, there are things about New York that are interesting
like
to me.
I want to see The Cursed Child on Broadway.
The what?
Cursed Child.
Oh, is that like a Harry Potter
Yeah.
thing? Oh, okay. I mean,
would you go to Broadway shows?
I would go to a Broadway show.
Oh.
Absolutely. I would also go visit my friend who owns a tattoo shop in New York somewhere.
A New York City B-Day trip? Yeah! Except not this year. This year I'm going, well, unless it's your birthday. But on my birthday, I'm going on a cruise. We could go between birthdays.
Oh. That's kind of like...
We could go for Aunt Dee's birthday.
That's like
because
my
that's
birthday,
right
yeah.
between. Oh, you want to go for your birthday? We're going to IHS for your birthday.
Yeah. But work's paying for that.
Not for me.
No.
Maybe next year. That would be fun.
Eat the rest of it. Don't just waste it. Oh, she ate like half a worm. Eat the rest of the worm. Eat the worm. Eat the worm. You want the worm. Eat the worm.
She's like pulling away. She's like,
nope, I only eat it when it's alive. I'm going to shove it in your mouth. She's like backing away from me. She's like, no, I don't want the worm. It's a partially eaten worm. It's no good.
Next year, birthday trip to New York.
But she'll eat the one that's wiggling around. Oh my goodness, you're spoiled, Rodney.
We will have to get Snuggle Club shirts for the cruise. Leaving. Love you guys. I guess we've lost my mother's interest. Love you. Thanks for popping in.
We can make a Snuggle Club shirt.
You could get.
You gotta earn it though.
Make Snuggle
you
Club.
Don't just get it. You gotta earn it.
Snuggle Club pins.
There you go. Snuggle Club. Snuggle Club pins.
Only thing in New York
very exclusive.
I want to go to was CBGB.
Yes, see, Todd's my people. But they're gone. They are gone, yes. Yeah. You can go back in time and see like the Ramones or Blondie playing there. That'd be cool. You know, see Sid doing his solo stuff back in the day. That'd be cool. We can cruise out of New York, my cousin says. Yes, Randy, we could cruise out of New York. I've heard that's really cool, too, to cruise out of New York and see the Statue of Liberty, I think you see, and stuff like that. So that'd be kind of cool. But then, like, you're just, like, on a cruise for a while before you get anywhere because you had to go all the way up north to get there. But, you know.
Well, I want to go to the Harry Potter store and I want to see.
There's a Harry Potter store?
Oh, yeah. It's like a whole experience. You have to like make reservations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I want to go see Cursed Child. And then maybe some other shows.
Okay.
Yeah. Because last time I went, it was for the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be around large groups of people drinking alcohol. That's like, I like to drink my alcohol in small groups of people that I know very well.
There wasn't people. It wasn't New Year's Eve.
No.
It was people standing on sidewalks watching big floats go by.
Oh, yeah, but still, it's a lot of people.
No, it wasn't too bad. We were standing on the corner of Times Square where Toys R Us used to be.
Yeah.
It was cool.
This ain't no nightclub, no CBGBs. I ain't got time for that now, Talking Heads. I feel like I should have known that as the lyrics, but yeah. Did Talking Heads ever play in CBGB? They probably did. It's the right era, right? Kimbra, did you watch the Harry Potter baking show? Now I want to go to the studio in England.
I did not know there was a Harry Potter baking show. Tell me where I can watch this. And I also want to go to the Harry Potter studio in England.
Randy's edible is kicking in, heading to the hot tub. Well, cuz, love you. Thank you for hanging out. And enjoy the hot tub and the edible, as it may be. Nice one, Kevin.
I think HBO is making a Harry Potter show.
Are they?
Yeah.
Netflix is supposedly making a Dungeons and Dragons show in the Forgotten Realms, which is really exciting for a D&D nerd like myself. I hope it actually happens, and I hope Dritz Norden is in it because he's my favorite D&D character of all time, and he's never been in a video production that's been professionally made. So I've read a lot of his novels, though. It's on Food Network, the Harry Potter thing.
Okay, and where can I watch that?
On Food Network.
I don't have Food Network. I don't have TV.
You know what you do have?
Yes, I do.
You have something that Stacy and Gina gave you access to that probably could find that show.
Will you watch it with me?
Sure. I can watch that. The Talking Heads were a mainstay at CBGBs. That does not surprise me. I did not know that, but that doesn't surprise me. That line was from the song Life During Wartime. See, Talking Heads is a band that I have a lot of respect for, but I'm not super familiar with, other than their like really popular stuff. But most of the stuff David Byrne does, I've enjoyed. Yeah. Stacy says, "Cool on the Netflix D&D." There is a one-off.
Oh, there's only one more.
Yeah, and I don't think it's alive.
Oh no.
No, I don't think it's alive. I think it's dead. So.
Okay.
Yeah. There is a one-off 15-minute D&D episode of a show called, what's that show called?
Secret something?
Secret Life? It's on Amazon. It's very short. 15 minutes. Very short.
It had potential.
It was interesting. It was like they, of course, had to cram way too much into it. It's animated, but it almost looks like it's not animated. But it's got Tiamat in it. So that only a little bit, but that was really cool to see Tiamat. Like that's like if you've watched my Dungeon Master screen and stuff like that, or my snake back there is named she's named after Tiamat, and Bahamut is up there. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Secret Level.
Secret Level.
It's the first episode.
Matt, listen to the Remain in Light album. Okay, it's one of my other. I will do that. I like to find stuff like that and like listen to it when I'm doing like animal care and stuff. I put my headphones in and take care of critters. I will look for that and I will listen to it. I'm actually going to type that out in my phone so I don't forget. Remain in Light.
What was that movie that we watched? That animated movie that we watched the other day?
Oh, that like
Renault.
foreign one, Renault.
The Barbarian?
Ronald the Barbarian.
Ronald.
It's like a Scandinavian movie or something.
It's interesting.
I enjoyed it.
It was fun.
Remain. I already typed it in the note, but well, there we go. Got it. Okay, I will put it in my things to listen to. Talking Heads, one of those bands that I feel like I just haven't really given enough time to. Like, kind of like Bowie. I saw David Bowie in concert, but I feel like as I've gotten older, I've gotten more respect for David Bowie. So, and Todd says a good choice. So, Kimbra says, Todd says, Kimbra, I texted you the trailer.
I saw that. Thank you. I will check it out.
Perfecto. Kevin says, thanks to Todd. Food Network is on Discovery Plus.
I don't have that either.
But we do have the Fire Stick with like all the stuff we can find. We've been watching a show from BBC called The Cleaner. If you can get access to that show, I highly recommend it. It's a good show.
It's on BBC.
Yeah.
The third season hasn't come out to BBC yet.
No, but we have access to it. Thank you to Stacy and Gina for that. It's a really good show for what we like in a show. Yeah. She's like, I'm not amused. You've become Queen Victoria. Look how like lethargic this lizard has become. Now, when we did the captain's clean out today, he had a lot of crickets that were hiding on him. And so we like dumped, I don't know, 25 crickets in with him. We took all the stuff out of his little cage, and there were like about 25 crickets that we dumped back in there that were hiding from him. And he went to town.
He went wild.
He didn't eat all of them, but he ate a good number of them.
And he tried to catch some too. He failed a little bit.
She is very sweet, Anita. Like a bump in a log, yes. Yes.
Don't call my baby. You are so mean to her, Stacy.
He's not mean to her.
You talk about her tail being crooked.
He means
and
that.
her being fat.
But it's all out of love.
I don't think so. Gina, you put him in place. Tell him to stop. I'm sorry, Marty. Although she just kind of like clings.
You're like a lizard sausage. Look, I'm not judging you because I'm like a human sausage, but yeah, we got to get some more activity in your life, girl. You got to do some exercises.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No. Yes.
The Secret of Zoo Tampa is our latest binge. Now we want to go. Nothing compares to the Tampa Aquarium, but it's close. Zoo Tampa is pretty cool. Look, when you guys come, let us know because we can get you in for free to Zoo Tampa.
Yeah, we have memberships.
And I have a contact there.
Heather?
Like my old boss works at Zoo Tampa now. I don't know what that means, if she can get us into anything cool or not, but I do have a contact. I'm going to start swimming up
warming.
I'm going to start warming up my tube amp. I suddenly have the urge to listen to Talking Heads after tonight's live stream. Well, you should do that. You should do that. Do you even know any Talking Heads?
Nope.
Yeah, but
well, I mean, there's like small shrunken Talking Heads in Harry Potter.
No, that's not what we mean.
Just saying.
You probably know some Talking Heads songs. You just don't know. Like, you know, burning down the house. The house. Da, 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 da.
Marty says no.
No? Okay. No, maybe not. Maybe she doesn't know any. Because that's like probably the most popular Talking Head song. There has got to be a way. That was really weird.
She just clings and just does whatever my hand does.
Well, it was interesting to see a bearded dragon like running around looking for cricket. Like the captain was like actively like hunting crickets. I feel like Marty doesn't have that drive anymore.
Marty doesn't drive.
No, but she needs to get that drive back.
How do we do that?
Well, by what we're doing, giving her salad during the week and just meat 1 day a week.
She needs to move more. How do we get her to move more?
I think like now that it's summer, getting her outside on the patio and just letting her like run around, I think maybe that'll help.
I did last weekend. I put her outside in her little tent, like outside. And I think she really enjoyed that.
Yeah, she likes the natural sunlight. Everyone should know some Talking Head songs. Agreed, Stacy. Psycho Killer. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard that because it's on my Halloween playlist.
Maybe.
And it's about murder, so you should like it. The song
I do like murder.
She definitely loafs. Yes, she does. She does loaf. She's not fazed by much, though, is she? You're a comfortable lizard, which I'm happy about that. I'm glad you're a comfortable lizard. I want you to be a happy animal.
She's so perfect.
But we want you to be healthy and perfect.
Yeah, so this summer, you're getting put on the patio. It's basically what Matt said.
Yep. You're going to have to move for your food. Move for your food. The captain is growing pretty fast, though. The captain is getting big.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, like that big now?
With his tail, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey there, cruising on the high seas.
Hello there. G'day, y'all. That's confusing to me. You just said, g'day, y'all. Now, you just went Australian to Southern. Which I respect, but it's kind of funny. Where is a great spot to have a meetup before a small cruise in Tampa in October? So, depends on where everybody's staying. But if you're staying near the cruise port, there is a small area called Sparkman's Wharf, which has got a lot of food truck style little restaurant things around. And you could meet up there. It's a pretty good spot. Ybor City is a little more like you could take the trolley, which is free if you're in the downtown area, which is where the cruise port is. Downtown Tampa to Ybor City. Ybor City is kind of like a lot of nightclubs and stuff like that. But again, good place, a lot of good places just kind of hang out. Which places, I'm not 100% sure what the best places are. Depends on the size of your group. But if you've got a large group, I would say just go to Sparkman's Wharf if you're in that vicinity by the cruise port.
What cruise you going on in Tampa?
Good question.
In October.
Yeah.
Is it the same one we are?
Oh. I don't know.
I mean, it's a group cruise in October in Tampa.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go grab the captain.
You want to put her back?
Let's see if he's sleeping. I wasn't going to put him back.
Oh, you leave her back? Yeah. I didn't want to stress him out anymore.
Oh.
Because
I think he's fine.
Okay. Grandeur of the Seas. Oh, cool.
Oh.
Where's it going? How long is it?
You're a dork. You little lizard. You are such a dork.
Did he run away from you?
No, he's like up by the front window.
Mm. Oh, dude.
It's all right. It's all good. So here's the captain. So he is smaller than Marty.
What? Backsides?
He is a red dragon.
That's funny, isn't it? He's like, I don't know about her.
I don't know. He seems to be okay. He's not bobbing his
He
head.
kind of looked over like, I don't know. Look how black his
He's
eyes
like,
are.
hey there, lady. You guys gonna get along? This is the closest they've been to each other. Marty did the obligatory.
Okay.
What do you think? But Captain's doing pretty good. Like, look at that. He's pretty chill. No, granted, I just woke him up, but I give you a worm, buddy, but you're like, you can't eat these worms. They're too big. Also,
Yeah.
I'm out of worms. So, looking at near the cruise port, 7 days to Cozumel. Yeah, I would look at Sparkman's Wharf because it is it's just a big open area with a bunch of little food truck style restaurants. They're not actually food trucks. There's also a bowling alley called Splitsville that has food. There's a really overpriced Mexican restaurant there that I don't really recommend. I mean, the food's good. It's just so overpriced. There's a bourbon bar there that I've never been to, but also all the stuff there is overpriced.
But they've got like outdoor seating.
Right, and
like
you
it's a
you don't have to buy anything, but you get some beers or whatever, some food if you want it, and just kind of hang out. So that would be my recommendation. If you're going to go there like the night before, just be aware if there's like a lightning game or a concert or something that can get a little bit crazy. But as long as there's not like a big lightning game or anything, you should be good. And if there is, you just got to time it right because lightning games happen during a certain time and nobody's there while the game's on. I don't think, or not many people. It's pretty cute. Nita says the size difference is funny. We will be 2 blocks from the aquarium at the Hampton for the cruise in October. There you go. Hey, there's Viviana.
Hey, Viviana.
Look at that. Viviana, give her a kiss. She loves that. She loves lizards. I won't be too far to join the Snuggle Club. What? You have to join the Snuggle Club, Todd.
Viviana said no to the kiss.
Oh, sorry, Captain.
What about for Marty? Do an upside down kiss? Sideways kiss?
No. She says no. So, yeah.
Viviana is forcing me to get my toes done tomorrow.
Is she? Because I'm pretty sure you wanted that to happen.
I do kind of feel like you're pushing me off the screen, though.
Am I?
You were like all up in the middle.
I was trying to get the Captain his airtime. He's very particular about his airtime. He's like,
he's being really good.
I need to be front and center. Yeah, because this is, he's getting to the size now where he's like, I'm cool. I'm just going to be another Marty. Right? Just another Marty.
Chunky lizard.
Well, maybe not that. Look how little he is.
He's so little.
Someday she'll be your girlfriend. What do you think about that?
He's so red.
He's embarrassed.
Yeah. She's pretty. I would love for you guys to see her in the sun, like the natural sun. I mean, she's beautiful now.
She gets her black bars.
Man, she looks cool in the sun.
You see why she's called a tiger, whereas Captain is a red translucent. So he's just getting more and more red as he gets bigger. So,
Viviana, which video games were you playing? Were you playing the golfing game?
Look at that. The Captain's got his future role right here. Because eventually he's going to become a regular on the live stream, just like Marty. We're just not putting him under that too much right now because he's still a little guy.
MTG.
No MTG.
I asked if she was playing that golfing game.
Oh,
MTG. Megatron Gaming.
Cruising on the High Seas and Travel says, I'll be at the Holiday Inn Express, Brandon, Tampa. Okay. Brandon's sort of, we're like past Brandon, Plant City, but Brandon is kind of out towards our way. Brandon's a nice area.
Magic the Gathering. That makes so much more sense.
It does make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I like what I said. I don't remember what it was. But it was so much better.
was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Your live / recording will end automatically in 30 minutes due to plan limits.
Oh, so apparently we can't go past a certain amount of time.
That's okay because we only have about 14 minutes left. And
Was
then
Marty as small as the captain?
Marty was, yeah.
No,
Marty was as small as the captain?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Marty
may have been close to that size, but I think Marty was a little bit bigger.
So the captain was not growing as well as he should have been because he wasn't eating as well as he should have been. But we figured the problem out. So now he is eating quite well and he is growing accordingly.
Oh, as a captain when she was first on the podcast. So let's see if I can find a picture of Marty from.
We were watching a show on YouTube. The kids were watching, and a small monitor lizard, I think that's what it was, bit the girl's finger, and she was cleaning the enclosure and it had a grip on her. Well, we have some monitor lizards here.
So what size is that brick,
filling
Matt?
out nicely.
What?
Maybe about.
So this
8
was
to 10 inches?
This was Marty when we brought her home. On that brick.
I'd say a little smaller than what the captain is now.
You think?
Not much, but a little bit.
She looks a lot bigger on that stick than he does.
Yeah, but she was pretty small when we got her. He was tiny. He was like a little.
He was real itty bitty.
He was a little bitty tiny thing.
Oh, and there's little baby Hedwig. Jean-Luc got a nice little cleaning today too.
Yeah, true. Seems so long ago she was that little. I know, right?
Oh, and there's Marty playing D&D. Captain hasn't played D&D yet.
No.
Oh, look how little you are, Marty.
Well, it is now 9:48. And so we will be signing off here shortly.
And if we don't, then apparently we will be forced to.
Well, we've got a little bit of time for that, but we will.
D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, yes.
Oh yeah. But we will say, as we always do, if you are still looking for live streams and stuff, I think maybe Down Under Cruisers will be on at 10 o'clock. Yeah, that's about all I got, though, really.
Oh, Viviana says he won't be playing tomorrow.
You're in a hostile crowd, Viviana, for your opinion. I'm just telling you.
Stacy said the captain is the perfect size to play D&D.
He is, really.
He would be a perfect dragon size.
He would be a good size. I mean, she could be a good size, too, for like an adult
she would be
dragon.
like a big dragon. He would be like a wormling.
Les, you have a good weekend, too, my friend. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend that ends at a cruise, apparently.
Yeah.
My mom is saying good night to everyone. Good night, Mother. I will talk to you next week. Viviana is laughing. She says, no, thank you.
And I guess he'll stay in his home.
Aw. Do you hear that, Captain? Poor little guy.
Right.
Anita says, good night, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Sleepy.
Viviana says, good night, Mom. I think that means my mom.
Probably.
She did say she'd adopt you. So I think that's fair. All right. Anything else you got? It's 9:50, but I feel like we're kind of at the end here.
Yep.
So
I think we're wrapping up.
thank you guys again for hanging out. We really appreciate you as always. Love our Friday Night Lives so we can hang out with all you guys. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See you later.